Hi LEGO fans! It's Thursday, it's the 11th of December, and we're about to discover if today brings us tremendously terrific or terrifyingly terrible gifts. Let's hope the Advent Calendar gods are feeling generous today. Yesterday was a bumper lot of gifts. Harry Potter dominated with Hannah Abbott wearing a mandrake sweater, and poor Frozen got the point of shame for their stockings and wreath. As things stand in the battle for Advent Calendar of the year 2025, Frozen is last with 30 points, followed by Friends with 31 points, and City with 32. Essentially a three-way battle for last place. Star Wars has a 9-point advantage with 41 points, and so does LEGO Minecraft. But with a 4-point advantage in first place with 45 is LEGO Harry Potter. Let's kick off our Thursday by seeing what treasures are behind every door number 11 of every LEGO Advent Calendar. We're tipping off our Thursday with the boy what gone done lived, who currently sits in first place. Well done, Harry Potter, but let's see if you can maintain the quality that we've seen so far. Unlikely, but we'll give it a go anyway. And we're going to go into door number II and see what we have today. We have... what is that? Oh, it's a chocolate frog. Okay, so it's going to be another one of these googly-eyed animals, which have been pretty hit and miss up to now. We do have a lot of points in here. Love that little purple piece. Yeah, but it's going to be a brick-built chocolate frog, so let's pop this together and see if it melts my heart when it comes to the scoring. And so from LEGO Harry Potter, behold the joy that is the chocolate frog. Sadly, no collectible wizard's tile has been thrown in with this chocolate amphibian, but what we do have at least looks the part. This Christmas cocoa confection sits on a circular purple plate. I love the way LEGO constructed the feet. It's simple, but very effective. The same can be said for the folded back legs. The simple choice of contrasting colours really does make it look like the frog's got a mouth. I'm not so sure about the rounded tile up on top, which looks a little bit like a hat. The googly eyes have been a bit of a hit and miss factor with these gifts, but I've got to say these work kinda well for the frog. I kissed a frog once hoping it would turn into a prince. All I got was a restraining order from the pet shop. One of my favourite things about frogs is the noise they make during late summer. They actually get pretty loud, unlike Kermit at Jim Henson's funeral. When it comes to theming, I really have nothing to complain about. This is on point. Better than that, it is recognisable and is beautifully executed. Will this chocolate frog leap to the top of today's leaderboard, or will the competition keep it grounded? Happy to say, we'll find out soon enough. So not a bad start from the boy wizard, but can LEGO friends elevate themselves from the fight to the bottom that is currently the whole thing that's happening in those bottom three positions? Let's pop open door number 11 and see what we've got today, and not a lot. Oh, that is, yeah, not very generous. Alright, let's unpack this. We've got, looks like a hot, is it kind of hot cocoa making station or something? We've got the chocolate bar. Is that not a printed milk jug? I think that's meant to be a carton of milk, but it's not printed. And then we've got either a saucepan or a mug, and that's probably going to be some kind of saucepan. So I guess it might not be hot cocoa. Maybe it's I don't know, making chocolate fondue with cream. Who knows? Anyway, let's put this together and we'll figure it out. It's hard to say for certain, but I'm guessing that this gift from LEGO Friends is meant to be a preparation area for making hot cocoa. The first thing that grabs my attention is this rather nice printed 1x2 tile depicting a chocolate bar. I only learned very recently that chocolate contains caffeine. Well, if that's true, why has my dog been asleep for so long? As well as a good old chunk of chocky, we appear to have a container of milk. Now LEGO does make a printed version of a milk container. I'm a little bit disappointed that LEGO hasn't used a printed part for this. The milk in my fridge always says 2%. I can't figure out how to charge it. I did however figure out why a milking stool has only 3 legs. The cow has the udder. The final interesting element in today's gift is what I at first thought to be a mug. In reality, I think this is some kind of saucepan. It certainly looks like it would make sense for heating up the milk. All of these cocoa crafting components congregate on a tray made of pink and red plates. Will this cocoa crafting Christmas creation warm its way to the top of today's rankings? We'll find out a little later in the video. So following up that sweet gift from LEGO Friends, we are moving on to the Frozen calendar, and these guys really need some help, so let's pray for goodness behind door number 11. And what do we have here? Oh, we've got a bit of a musical theme going on today. Actually, that's quite nice. We don't have a lot in there, but I kind of like what we do have. Actually, that's really not a lot. We've got a saxophone element there. You don't see these that often, but I don't know if they're particularly rare. And then we've got I guess, oh, it's meant to be an accordion. Nice instrument. So that has a printed part. Not too bad, not too much construction needed today. But let's put this together and we'll see if it's music to our ears. And so from the Frozen calendar, we have the sweet, sweet gift of music. Unless of course it's a 5-year-old blowing on a recorder. The saxophone is a particularly nice element, especially in this pearl gold colour. It's not at all rare and appears in about 28 Lego sets. My biggest question is, who is going to play this? The crappy micro dolls that we get in the Frozen calendar just can't hold these things. I couldn't afford to buy my own saxophone, so I pooled my money with a friend. It's a same sax relationship. As well as the pleasantly pleasing saxophone element, we also get this pleasing little accordion made of 4 elements. I like the contrast between the yellow and green, and it's nice to get one of those printed keyboard tiles. Best of all, I like the textured 1x2 brick which gives the appearance of bellows. There may not be a lot behind door number 11, but I do like what we have here. Will these instruments play a winning tune, or will they fall flat later in the video? Let's go check out Lego City and see what urban treasures await. So after that musical interlude, we are moving on to Lego City, which really shouldn't be in the bottom 3. This is usually a very good calendar. Maybe a sign of things to come, hopefully. Let's bust open door number 11. We'll unpack today's gift and see where that takes us. I'm going to tear this, so let me see if I can rescue that. Not really, and oh my. It's a day of small gifts today. That is literally 2 pieces. And I don't think that's very rare. We've got a little one of these crates, not quite as generous as the crate we got with Star Wars, and this puny pussy. So I would say let's assemble this, but I'm just going to throw these together and we'll take a closer look. And so today's treasure from Lego City consists of just 2 elements. It might be cute, but that's about all it's got going for it. The star of the show, if we're being generous, is this cute grey kitty. I was trying to get a kitten for my kids last year, but the pet store closed down. I had to order one from the catalogue. You won't believe this, but our last kitten killed our pet Rottweiler. He choked on it. The kitten is nicely moulded and includes some subtle printing for the face. Unfortunately, it's a very common element appearing in at least 20 other sets. The 2x2x1 crate does seem to be a bit of an afterthought. Whether it's a plaything or a litter tray, I have no idea. While I was impressed by the large crates we got from Star Wars, this doesn't reach the same levels of perfection. Will the kitten claw its way up the rankings, or is today's gift from Lego City going to get boxed out by the competition? Let's head to a galaxy far, far away and see what the Droidsmith's workshop has prepared for us. From that not entirely perfect pussy, we are moving on to Lego Star Wars, and we must be due something good. We must be due something good. We got I can't say weapons rack. It is a tool rack yesterday. So let's see what we got today. Hopefully not a minifigure. What is that? Oh, it's got a light on the front. I'm guessing some kind of droid. You probably know what it is. I do not, but I will figure it out. So lots of parts here, which is better than the last gift. So let me pop together this little droid that looks like a Dalek, and we shall see if it's worth a few points. And so from Lego Star Wars, we have B2 EMO, or B2 Emo, as I prefer to call it. My favourite place to go drinking is a local emo-themed bar. It's nearly always packed, except during happy hour. This brick-built droid is apparently a lovable sandwich droid from Andor. I haven't seen that series, so I have no idea how lovable this thing is. Although technically exclusive to the calendar, this is made from standard parts. It's not really what I would consider a minifigure. B2 rolls around the uneven terrain of Ferrix, helping the Andor family salvage scrap. At the front we find what is possibly a vision sensor, made out of a trans-red circular 1x1 plate. I like that the top of B2 looks a little bit like a head, but the overall look and feel is that of a squashed Dalek. Final thoughts on this little robot: I do like the colour scheme, and the Lego version is not dissimilar to what we see on the big screen. Well, maybe just a little bit squashed vertically. Will B2 EMO salvage Star Wars chances of taking the lead today? Let's wrap things up by heading to the blocky world of Minecraft. And so we've made it to calendar number 6. We're finishing up our thrilling Thursday with Lego Minecraft. We are, of course, still going after door number 11, which is there. Ooh, tough one today. Hopefully wedged shut by all of the goodness within, but what on earth? That's gonna be a no. What the heck is that? Minecraft people? Anybody? Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's a little house or something like that. Maybe this is the time when I wish I knew Minecraft better, but hey, I've got a life, so let me put this little thing together and we'll see if we can figure out what it is. And so from the Minecraft calendar, we have what is allegedly a micro winter cabin. I've got to be honest, I'm struggling to see it. All I know about cabins is they get on the internet by logging on. Of course, log cabins are alright, but igloos are way cooler. Now, I understand that Minecraft has a blocky minimalist aesthetic, but there's a difference between charmingly simple and barely identifiable. Nothing about this to me screams winter cabin. One thing I can say about this is that the designer truly embraced the no studs on show approach. The colour scheme is frankly weird. I mean, I understand the white for the snow and the brown for the cabin. But what's all this orange and tan guff? Oh, I think the penny just dropped. I think what we're actually seeing is a cutaway view of the cabin with a cosy bed inside. You did not make that easy, Minecraft team. Clever cutaway or not, this is not the most impressive gift I've seen from Minecraft. I doubt this is going to shelter Minecraft from some criticism in the scoring, and I think there's a good chance it could collapse under the weight of today's competition. What I definitely know is that now is the time to answer that question. And so we have all 6 terrible or tragic Thursday treasures from behind door number 11 of every LEGO advent calendar. From Harry Potter we got a chocolate frog, friends gave us everything we could possibly need to make a nice hot mug of cocoa, from the Frozen calendar we got the gift of music, and then from LEGO City we got a pitiful purring pussy in a crate. Star Wars introduced us to B2EMO, the emo droid, and finally from the team at Minecraft, we have this interesting interpretation of a log cabin. But which one of these gifts deserves to spend the evening learning saxophone with Frozen's musicians, and which deserves to be trapped in Minecraft's frigid and unforgiving cabin? Let's award some points! In last place, earning the point of shame for Minecraft, is the log cabin. Maybe I've misinterpreted this, but it just doesn't seem to be good to me. 5th place and 2 points goes to LEGO City for the kitten in a box. It's cute, but it's common, and that crate doesn't add any perceivable value. Coming in 4th with 3 points for LEGO Friends is the Cocoa Bar. It's a nice concept and vaguely festive, but lacks any real wow factor. 3rd place and 4 points goes to Frozen for the musical instruments. The saxophone is a quality element, and I like the innovative accordion build. 2nd place and 5 points goes to LEGO Star Wars for B2EMO. It's great to get an actual character, but it's not exactly what you would call a minifigure. That means, on this fairly run-of-the-mill day, Harry Potter takes home 6 points for the chocolate frog. It's not the best thing in the world, but it didn't have a lot to go up against today. I like the colours, I like the shape, and it's about on theme as you could get. Now when it comes to the festive bonus point, I don't have a lot to work with here. I'm going to hand it to LEGO Friends for the Cocoa Bar, which is a vaguely festive activity. But do you agree with today's scores? Should Steve from Minecraft send a bunch of creepers to my house for giving the winter cabin the point of shame? Or maybe I deserve to get turned into a frog for giving Harry Potter the full 6 points? As always, I do value your thoughts and opinions, so please head to the comments section and let me have it. Now of course we come to the moment of truth. How have today's scores impacted the spreadsheet of truth and the race for Advent Calendar of the Year 2025? In last place with 34 points is the Frozen calendar. Also having great success in the race to the bottom, it's LEGO City, also with 34 points. With a teeny tiny 1 point advantage is LEGO Friends with 35 points. That means we have 3 calendars at the bottom of the pile with only 1 point separating them. With a 7 point advantage and 42 points we have LEGO Minecraft. And then sitting in 2nd place with 46 points is LEGO Star Wars. After a pretty good few days for the boy wizard, Harry Potter remains in the lead with a massive 51 points. Of course, all of that can and possibly will change tomorrow, so if you've not already done so, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. Thank you so much for watching, you magnificent people. If my content pleases you, then please do leave a thumbs up on the video. Thumbs up or no thumbs up, I hope I'll see you bright and early tomorrow for a fantastically fabulous Friday. Have a thrilling Thursday, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the other side.